from the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Okay, it was a great day today. I hope you had a chance to get out and enjoy it, or get the cattle taken care of before it's time for some winter weather, or maybe fill the car with gas. We're talking about conditions tomorrow. Not going to be as nice as it was today. We're in the upper 40s. But there's no wind and a lot of sunshine. Two very important parts, as we always say. And there's really no bitter cold air around the country, so that's very helpful, because this isn't going to be like the pretty much around Christmas time. It's not going to be bitter cold. We're going to have snow, but we're going to have a lot more snow and a lot less in the way of bitter cold. But we do have Arctic air coming in Saturday night into Sunday. So then that's when we get our cold weather. In the meantime, this is the storm system coming on in. You can see again the circulation pattern right around the western, southwestern portions of New Mexico. That's starting to fire up some, at least some snow and some rain on the south side. The rain's going to be very interesting for us because it's going to kind of determine how much snow we get, because it's either going to be rain or snow. But as the system pulls out, you're able to see pretty much what we expect to be the track of the heaviest parts of the snow. Tulsa's on the edge of it, but this is rotating and starting to pull in more. The Gulf moisture is coming in. And so with the Gulf moisture coming in, what that's going to do, that's going to be kind of messing with us in terms of giving us additional moisture, great, but it's also giving us warm enough temperatures that the amount of snow that's going to develop under this low pressure center, and that low pressure center is a column of very cold air. That's what kind of basically generates the snow. The National Weather Service has not pulled the plug yet on a winter storm warning, so it's a winter storm watch for Tulsa on up along I-44, but any place from I-44 to the south through I-40 and then getting down the southern part of our viewing area, you guys have a good chance of getting some decent snow. I mean, 4, maybe 8 inches of snow. Right now, it's all quiet across the area. We're sitting at 38 degrees. We have partly cloudy skies. It'll be mostly cloudy here shortly, because a lot of low clouds are coming in out of Creek County before too long. It's still fairly dry air. Temperatures are in the 30s, and those clouds, a few up to the north, but more of the clouds are off in the southwest side of Creek County, and that's the moisture. As it works itself in here, it'll be overcast in the morning. No big problem tomorrow morning for travel. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s to low 30s, but if a little bit of rain starts while it's near freezing, that'd be a problem. What we do see happening is rain will start. Could be mixed in with a little bit of sleet. It's more likely rain making a switch over to snow, and that will happen sometime around noon to 2 o'clock. The later it goes, the more likely we'll have rain and not as much snow. We'll be in the mid-30s, maybe near 40 if you're east of Tulsa. So again, it's not a big deal tomorrow noon. Then tomorrow afternoon is when things start to get a little bit hairy. Heavier snow bands are going to be forming across portions from Muskogee back to the south and west and across the Tulsa area. So anytime we'd say about 2 to 3 o'clock is a transition around the Tulsa area. And then heavy bands are going to be out west. And there's a lot of moisture with this. And because of that, then through the evening hours, we'll have off and on periods and bands of heavier snow, some rain or drizzle mixed in on the southeast sides. And then one more last band comes through sometime between about 9 and midnight. And then after that, it pretty much rotates around with more northwesterly winds, a few flurries by morning. Notice our temperatures. It's not like 10 degrees outside. It'll be in the low 30s. So the snow is going to be a heavy, wet snow. Could cause some power outages and issues there. During the day for Wednesday, it's just going to be kind of breezy and cold, upper 30s to low 40s, not really any sunshine. And then as we extend out, we're talking about probably a little bit warmer weather. But our soil temperatures right now are fairly warm. We're in the upper 30s and low 40s across the area. That will help melt some of the snow, but the snow is going to fall at such a rapid rate, it won't be able to keep up. So how much snow is expected? Well, right now we have a band of 4 to 8 inches, possibly isolated amounts, could get heavier. One of our models even showed maybe 10 to 12 inches around Oklahoma City, but one of our models also showed about 3 inches. So they're still not really all together and helping us out a whole lot, but there is going to be a band of moderate to heavy snows in this area. So you guys that are in this magenta color have the highest probability of making some big snowmen. If you're up around Bartlesville, it might not be as big, but it all depends too when the rain and snow changeover is. So with the soil temperatures the way they are, again, that plays a big role in what we anticipate will happen. So the highest probability of precipitation knocks on the door 10 to noon, and then from noon into the afternoon is that transition to snow. Then once we hit that snow, could be really heavy at times. And from Bartlesville to Tulsa and down to Muskogee and really McAllister, we're all going to have basically rain in the morning. The transition will make the difference, and especially in the afternoon when there's heavier snow bands that could be coming on through. It'll be interesting what happens. So again, surface temperatures, not too bad, but soil temperatures, they're above freezing. Should be an okay snow compared to what we could have. but just be careful because travel's not going to be good tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. 30 in the morning, chance of rain developing, and then that rain, wintry mix at noontime. Snow, heavy at times. Slushy, heavy snow. Should be fun for kids, but not for driving. Better on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Notice what happens here, though. Holy moly. It gets really cold next week. That's your 9-day planner. We'll be right back.